Yeah, this is our comedy cellar in Ukraine. Look like this. Like all my country in cellar now, to tell the truth. So it's really easy to find audience for stand-up because you just come and people hear. And they can't go out because of our silence, so you can tell bullshit like I do in Ukrainian when I make my stand-up. One of the benefits of living near Russia is that you always live in a moment, you know. Always live in a moment because we might have only a moment to live in Ukraine. My colleague Vladimir Zelensky, he is performing now all over the world, have some specials in different parliaments. And he was also at the Grammys, that's nice, but he was not invited to the Oscar. Maybe good because, as I know, at these Oscars, comedians were beaten in the face, as I remember. But I would like to see how Will Smith tried to get Zelensky. That Russia can beat him. I don't think Will Smith has a chance because I'm a legend. This is Zelensky stuff now. You need to know that Ukraine will never surrender, and I have an example how much we unite. I have a friend. She was very depressed before war, and I met her like a couple of weeks ago and asked how it feels now. Apparently difficult, and she said she even thought about suicide before war. And now she said, no, I feel much more better. I asked why. She said, because now I don't think about suicide. I'm thinking about how to kill Russians. And thank you, Putin. You saved my friend. For me, this is the best example how Ukrainians unite against Russia because people ready to delay suicide. She literally moved her deadline to see Putin's deadline first. And the punchline of this story that she is from Russia. She was born in Russia and she moved to Ukraine like 5 or 6 years ago. And I said to her, Yulia, she's named Yulia. Yulia, you're so lucky. You can kill always at least one Russian yourself. Russian propaganda is so stupid. Putin does all his crimes like there is no internet in the world, you know. And anti-vax statements is like a diploma in physics compared to Russian propaganda. You just can't read the news from Russia seriously because they always have a punchline. Like, for example, like typical title, Ukraine has biological weapon. Birds, chickens, and bats who carries infections when they fly. And all of this finance from the USA. Thank you, USA. Now I can always go to KFC in Kiev and buy some biological bucket. Hazardous chicken. What next? Russia will say, there are teenage mutant ninja turtles in the Ukrainian army. They were burned in Chernobyl. Look at the Michelangelo and Leonardo together. It's Ukrainian flag. Russia came to Ukraine to fight fascism. But did you see Russian soldiers and armies, this letters V, letter Z, their messages like, Ukraine is not a country, Ukrainians are not a nation. What was the plan? to catch fascists, you need to think like fascists. I know, maybe while watching this video you think, war far away from me, I can always run away to Australia. That's comforting, but false because it's too expensive, Australia. Tickets to Sydney. It falls because our planet is an ellipsoid, it's a circle. So if you start to run from one point, someday you will get the place you start. So I ask you to help Ukraine, to give donates, and remember that Ukraine starts with you.